Welcome to Real Channel Automotive, a place to help you understand the world of automotive mobility. Please subscribe our channel for more updates. In an effort to simplify Audi's electric lineup, the e-tron SUV is renamed the 2024 Audi Q8 E-Tron and SQ8 in both regular and Sportback body styles. The facelift for the current electric crossover will also include new looks, more battery capacity for a longer range, and faster charging times. Improvements to the rear axle motor, standard air suspension, a lower drag coefficient, and a greener manufacturing process are among the other changes. Audi's naming strategy appears to have been lacking in foresight in 2018, when EVs were still a toe in the water. The e-tron was introduced as the brand's first fully electric production model, and it proudly wore the e-tron badge. Of course, 7 other electric Audis have been introduced since then, each with the e-tron moniker. Audi's aggressive strategy over the next 3 years will include more than 20 EV models, with ICE options being phased out by 2030. As a result, the e-tron SUV and Sportback have been renamed Q8 E-Tron and Q8 E-Tron Sportback, respectively. We suspect this isn't the last naming retcon we'll see from automakers, but it also reaffirms to buyers that the Q8 E-Tron is at the top of Audi's electric SUV crossover tree. The facelift for the 2024 Q8 E-Tron is subtle but significant, at least once you know what you're looking for. The single-frame mask has been updated to reflect Audi's design language for electric vehicles. It forgoes the cheese grater cum Cheshire cat smile in favor of a less fussy inverted grille. The air dams on either side of the snout have also been increased in size, and the rear diffuser has been redesigned. The new looks are only half the story, as the drag coefficient for the SUV has been reduced from 0.28 to 0.27, and for the Sportback from 0.26 to 0.24. Part of this success can be attributed to the self-sealing system around the grille, which works in tandem with electric shutters that close the radiator automatically. Other aerodynamic improvements are less visible, such as larger front axle wheel spoilers and rear wheel spoilers. Audi's revised corporate identity is also new on the Q8 E-Tron, with the 4 rings following the pattern set by everyone from Pepsi to Warner Brothers, ditching the 3D computer-generated effect in favor of a simpler and cleaner 2D look. The Q8 E-Tron will also be the first Audi to incorporate the brand's name script into the B-pillar. Inside, the changes will be minor. Audi's MMI touch response operating system returns, with 2 large high-resolution displays replacing physical buttons. Light brown walnut wood and a sustainable technical material made partially from recycled polyethylene terephthalate bottles are among the new interior trim options. The battery is the most significant improvement for the Q8 E-Tron. The battery capacity of the entry-level Q850 E-Tron has increased by 29%, from 69 kWh to 89 kWh. When combined with new battery management software that increases usable capacity, the Q850 E-Tron's range increases from 212 miles to 307 miles for the SUV and 316 miles for the Sportback. Though keep in mind that these figures are based on the WLTP cycle, so EPA figures will be lower. The Q855 E-Tron and SQ8 E-Tron receive a 106 kWh battery, up from 86 kWh in the previous models. The twin-motored 55 E-Tron returns 364 miles for the SUV and up to 375 miles for the Sportback versus the outgoing E-Tron's 273 miles. The boost in range puts it on par with other recently launched EVs, including Mercedes' EQE SUV. The most powerful of the range, the SQ8 E-Tron with 3 motors, returns 309 miles for the SUV and up to 320 miles for the Sportback. While the 150 kilowatts DC charging speed of the Q850 E-Tron remains the same, the 55 and SQ8 models feature a modest bump to 170 kilowatts. It's still some way away from what's found on the 270 kilowatts capable E-Tron GT, but it is enough to fast charge from 10 to 80% in 31 minutes. Meanwhile, for AC under ideal conditions, the Audi Q850 E-Tron can completely charge in around 9 hours and 15 minutes. The big battery's numbers are around 11 hours and 30 minutes at 11 kilowatts and 6 hours at 22 kilowatts. The Audi e-tron's rear motor features an increase in output thanks to the addition of 2 coils, bringing the total to 14. The result is a more efficient and powerful asynchronous motor that uses less energy to generate more torque. The Q8 E-Tron outputs 250 kilowatts in boost mode and 664 Nm of torque, an increase of 20 kilowatts, but crucially up by 104 Nm of torque. Further up the food chain, the figures stay the same as the outgoing models. The Q8 E-Tron delivers 300 kilowatts in boost mode and 664 Nm of torque with a top speed of 125 miles per hour, while the SQ8 E-Tron offers up 370 kilowatts and 973 Nm of torque. The Audi Q8 2024 will be certified as net carbon neutral for European and US customers. There are also numerous instances of recycled material being used in the car's cabin, such as insulation and damping. The seatbelt buckle covers are made of recycled automotive plastic waste, while the Dinamica microfiber for the optional sport seats is made of up to 45% polyester fibers derived from recycled PET bottles, used textiles, and fiber residue. The 2024 Audi Q8 E-Tron and Q8 Sportback E-Tron order books will open later this month, with a US launch scheduled for the end of April 2023. Customers in Germany and other key European markets will not have to wait as long, as the updated model will be available in late February 2023. North American pricing will be announced later, while the Audi Q8 E-Tron will start at €74,400 in Germany, approximately $75,000 at current exchange rates. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe for more.